Tibetan Buddhism is a religion with a rich cultural heritage that emerged from a wide range of spiritual practices. These include the complete scope of the Buddha's teachings from the Hinayana, Mahayana, and Vajrayana traditions. Different schools belonging to Tibetan Buddhism today include the Nyingma, founded by Padmasambhava, Kagyu, founded by Tilopa, Sakya, founded by Konchok Gyalpo and his son Sachen Kunga Ningpo, and Gelung, founded by Tsongkhapa Lobsang Drakpa. The teachings of Tibetan Buddhism focus on mindfulness of death and the ephemeral nature of life, leading to diligence in meditation and spiritual practice. Mandalas, prayer flags, and thangka paintings are visual reminders for practitioners on the path. Born in Tibet in 1913, Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche left home as a young teen, traveling on foot to study and practice with several highly respected spiritual masters of the time. After briefly serving as a personal guru to Tibet's regent king, he cast aside worldly life once again and spent years meditating alone in mountain caves. This was how he received the name Chatral, which means hermit. As a strict vegetarian himself, Chatral Rinpoche also rescued millions of fish that had been destined for slaughter by purchasing them and then releasing them into a protected area of the Indian Ocean. During his life, and since his passing at age 102, Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche is considered among the most highly realized Tibetan Buddhist masters. Today, we will continue with excerpts from the Compassionate Action by Chatral Sangye Dorje Rinpoche on Yolmo and Maratika, the sacred places of enlightenment. More than 1,000 years ago, through extensive and diligent practice, Guru Padmasambhava accomplished the realization of Amitabha, the Buddha of infinite life, in the Maratika cave of eastern Nepal. He also discovered other areas in the Himalayan region that are ideal for self-realization and recorded them in his hidden teachings. One such sacred place for enlightenment is Yolmo in northern Nepal. For numerous decades, Chatral Rinpoche has been teaching disciples and holding retreats in Yolmo and is the author of the following poem. The mountains rise like spiked weapons towards the sun. The mountains that lie in shadow spread like flames. In this snow-encircled, broad, sandy plain, Padmasambhava and an assembly of realized beings, thinking of those in later generations, hid innumerable profound dharma treasures. All around and in every place, fragrances fill the air, plantains and other edible plants bloom in abundance without being sown. Amiable birds, waterfowl, and wood pigeons empty the mind of its weariness. Inner understanding and virtues naturally increase, benefiting the activity of path, view, and meditation. For the practitioner of Russian and Chod, there is no better place than this. This strife-free hidden land of Padmasambhava is no different than the 8 great charnel grounds of India, surrounded by moats of water and walls of earth and rock, graced perpetually by clouds, mist, and rain, The valley is naturally sealed from the outer world. If from among hundreds there are a few endeavoring to practice dharma from their hearts, I say, come to this place for the attainment of Buddhahood in this life. Practitioners of the inner yogas remove obstructing conditions here. May there be spontaneous and a spacious benefit for oneself and others. Chatral Rinpoche wrote about Maratika in the melodious Tambura of Joy for those who do not know about this auspicious place and who might in the future have the chance to practice there. Homage to the Guru, Yidam and Dakinis. To the essence of all appearances, Padma Abhitaba, to the embodiment of emptiness, the Great Mother, clothed in white, to the three root long life deities, the mudra of non-duality, I bow down with devotion and beseech you to bestow the empowerment of immortal life. On seeing this place, boundless wonder arises. Through merely hearing the name, the seed of liberation is planted. By recalling it, accidental death is prevented. Through making prostrations, circumambulation and offerings, great accumulation of merit is accomplished. The sky around it forms a vast eight-spoked wheel. The ground is shaped like an eight-petaled lotus with the middle swelling up like the flower's pistil. The landscape being wide and open, the sun remains for a long time and the weather is temperate. In the front, a stream gushes forth. The center of the holy place is a huge self-existing assembly hall, high and spacious with room for 1,000 people. There is a single skylight in the center, shaped like a round wheel. Outside, various shrubs and trees grow out of the craggy rocks. Inside the cave, innumerable images of statues, seed syllables, and hand implements of the peaceful and wrathful deities abound. The unique characteristic of this holy place is the many stone lingam or stalagmites ranging in size from 6 feet to 6 inches. Naturally formed, they are white, smooth, shiny and resplendent. During auspicious times, nectar collects like moist dew and drips down. There are many crevice-like holes through which one can taste one's positive or negative karma to see whether one is headed for a birth in the lower realms or to the higher realms and the path of liberation. Below this holy place is a cave whose entrance faces to the southwest. The mouth of the cave is not so big, but once inside it opens up and is very wide and spacious with enough room to fit 100 people. There are many symbols of the body, speech and mind of the enlightened ones, as well as hand and foot imprints of white conch and many other amazing self-arisen things. When those of fortunate karma arrive there, dew like nectar seeps out. Straight above, unobstructed, is a high vaulted skylight, making it renowned as a training place for the practice of transferring one's consciousness to a pure land. In the spacious expanse of the main cave are hosts of bats who you can't see, but who ceaselessly make the sound of the mantra of long life, or one hears the sounds of sea and room. For all tantric practitioners who have entered the path, it is a very good place for the practice of visualizing a luminous wheel of deities and mantras. This text, which mentions only a drop from the ocean of good qualities of this holy place, was composed with the thought of benefiting others. Like a wish-fulfilling gene or an excellent vase, may it unfailingly bring all our wishes to fruition. Having been introduced to this sacred place, it is certain that we Dharma brothers and sisters who follow Guru Padma Sambhava will accumulate merit and purify obscurations by engaging in the recitation of mantras, the offering of tormas, the performing of fire ceremonies, and especially the practices of longevity here. By the merit of composing these, may all beings under the sky be saved from untimely death and present obstacles, and ultimately, having attained the level of the protector Abhitava, lead all beings to that state. By the blessings and power of the truth and the wondrous compassion of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, removing all harmful and disadvantageous circumstances without exception, may we reside in continuous glory, and may each day and night be auspicious. My daughter Saraswati Devi, bestowing offerings of a stainless scarf and writing paper, requested me to write a praise of this holy place. Therefore, I, the old vagabond father Sangye Dorje, wrote this in the fire tiger year on an excellent day of the 10th month between seasons at the supreme holy place of Maratika, which puts an end to death. Subham. Uplifted viewers, it has been a pleasure to have your company for today's episode on Words of Wisdom.